This guy thought the doctors would see him sooner if he crashed in. Instead, he made things worse.
The local police tried to keep order, but there were just too many terrified, sick people.
Towards the end, people took any pills they could find, hoping to stop the infection. And nothing did.
The Apex is the only Archean modal that can spawn other Archean units. The reasons for this are unclear.
We're exposing the Carapace to high pressure, but nothing seems to bother El Parásito.
I'm in awe of what those old-timers accomplished without any of our high-tech and advanced equipment.
Some redneck with a rifle thought he could make the pilot fly him out. Didn't work out that way.
React uses ultraband microwave repeaters to maintain contact with operators at all times.
These heavy steel gates probably did little to stop the parasite, but hopefully they slowed it enough for people to get to safety.
The vet center custodian won't need any of his tools anytime soon. Archie's taking care of the place now.
Void, or what was left of him, contained in there. Looks like the parasite totally absorbed him.
Level 5 containment seemed like it would be enough. We never expected the parasite to come out of the ground.
This bioreactor can withstand extremes of heat and pressure without leakage. It is secure even now.
Even in his secret lab, set up under a containment zone, there's no escaping security checkpoints.
We're done in this subzone. You should move to the next one.
This barrier reinforcement utilizes phase state metamaterials that resist both high shear and crush forces.
All these Archeans crawling around give new meaning to Roach Motel. Carapace is so tough, almost nothing even dents it. You go into the ring with Carapace, the Carapace wins.
I ran a statistical analysis on the frequency of cars threatening Carapace. For some reason, spikes like cars.
During the outbreak event, almost all inhabitants inside the city limits were infected. Over 6,000 people perished. The seismic station not only detects ultra-low frequencies, but can triangulate and cancel seismic events.
Lots of people try to ram their way out of a containment zone. It almost never works.
There are many factors that affect Carapace size and shape. However, I don't think access to alcohol is one of them.
These next-gen recon drones are great. Easier to drive, and the resolution is better than earlier versions. With all the crazy conspiracy theories out there, no one predicted the parasite.
Nothing more for us here.
The parasite generates a field that jams all weak signals, rendering some comms useless.
Look up. See the point where the spikes merge? That's where Boyd's car is.
Parasite activity patterns seem dense around these arc spines. We're still analyzing if it's another parasite mutation.
Even in the most severe hot zone, React cares about the environment. Please recycle whenever safe or possible. This automated air processing unit can decontaminate 2,000 cubic tons of atmosphere a day.
These high-voltage little monsters stun our kins for a brief period. Lightning in a bottle.
If you're having trouble locating the objective, try a recon tool. This well dates back to the 1600s. The rest of the Hacienda is relatively new, at only 150 years old.
We put that server in during the outbreak event. It's still running under extreme conditions, after all these years.
The lab guys say the wine should be okay since it's sealed airtight. But you won't catch me risking it. Generally, we don't leave any ordnance lying around unsecured, but I don't think anybody will be stealing it.
There it is. The Soyuz capsule that brought the parasite. The carapace that surrounds it is relatively recent.
Sensors inside the capsule still send valuable data to React analysts.
Some patients were evacuated quickly, but it came at a high cost for others.
The Tormentor can quickly travel both through the sprawl and a normal soil matrix.
This is where an auto mechanic named Boyd brought the wrecked Soviet space capsule he found in the desert.
This compression method is similar to how data clusters are processed aboard the Pioneer.
Boyd underwent the first stages of parasite transformation right here. He was already past saving by then.
look at all the Carapace. That's what years of growth at Ground Zero gets you.
Gun grenades emit a pulse of energy that makes Archean actually resonate. Outlining them on your HUD,